Welcome back to Baby to Child, your space for honest, in-depth reviews on the gear that gets us through the most magical, chaotic, sleep-deprived years of parenting. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the Graco Premier Modes Nest2Grow 4-in-1 stroller. This one's part of Graco's Premier Midtown collection, designed with high-end fabrics and a more polished look than you might be used to from the brand. It promises to grow with your family, shifting from a single stroller to a double with a handful of added accessories, though it starts off as a standard single. Let's get into the real story here. So here's what you're actually getting. This stroller is built for adaptability. It works as an infant car seat carrier, an infant carry cot, a toddler stroller, and a double stroller with the purchase of a second seat or carry cot. The Slide to Me feature allows you to raise the main seat or car seat to 3 height positions, so your baby can ride lower for naps or higher up for more interaction. The seat itself is reversible, letting your baby face you or face the world, and it reclines to multiple positions to keep little ones comfortable on the go. The handle is wrapped in vegan leather and adjusts in height. Small detail, but a big win if you're juggling caregivers of different sizes. Plus, it's compatible with all Graco infant car seats, so if you're already in the Graco ecosystem, this integrates easily. Now, real-world usage. Right out of the box, setup took around 15 to 20 minutes. Pretty smooth, even for someone operating on half a cup of cold coffee and 3 hours of sleep. The stroller felt sturdy during walks around the neighborhood, over grass at the park, and even navigating store aisles. Maneuverability is decent. Tight turns indoors were fine, though it's not the most agile in crowded spaces once it's expanded to double mode. The Slide to Me feature? That's a standout. It's one of those little things you didn't know you needed until you use it. Being able to bring baby closer during chats or bottle feeds without bending over constantly is a game changer for your back. Where it stumbles slightly is bulk. Even as a single stroller, it's on the larger side. Once you add a second seat, storage space and portability take a hit. Definitely not the easiest stroller to throw in a small trunk. Let's break it down. Pros? The modular design is genuinely useful. You can tailor it to different phases of your parenting journey. The quality of the materials is noticeably upgraded compared to standard Graco models. That Slide to Me feature is thoughtful, and the reversible seat gives you options as your baby grows. It also feels solid. None of that plasticky wiggle you sometimes get with expandable strollers. Now the cons. It's bulky, especially in double mode. It doesn't fold super compact, so if you're tight on space, that's something to consider. Also, the second seat and carry cot are sold separately, which adds up fast. Now's a great time to tap that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a review. Whether you're building your registry or trying to survive toddlerhood, we've got your back with honest insights from baby to child. So, is this stroller worth the price? Honestly, it depends on your family's needs. The base stroller gives you a lot of adaptability and high-end feel without hitting the price range of luxury brands like UPPAbaby or Nuna. But if you're planning to use this long-term as a double stroller, the extra cost of add-ons can quickly push the price higher. For families looking for a stroller that grows with them and don't mind investing in the full system over time, it offers solid value. But if you're on a tight budget or need something ultra light and compact, this might not be the right match. Compared to similar models, the Nest2Grow is more affordable than some of the big designer names, and it holds its own in terms of function. The Evenflow Pivot Expand is a common competitor, also a single to double, and at a lower price point. However, the Graco edges ahead in comfort and overall construction. On the flip side, if you're after something sleeker and easier to fold on the go, a Nuna Demi-Grow or Baby Jogger City Select might suit you better, although those come with higher price tags. Construction-wise, the materials feel durable. The fabric is soft, but seems like it'll hold up to spills and constant wear. The frame has that satisfying sturdiness, no rattling or creaking over uneven ground. While I haven't been testing it long enough for long-term wear and tear insights, Graco's track record with stroller longevity is solid. And based on build alone, this one should keep up with daily use. Now, I didn't have any need to contact customer service for this product, but Graco generally has a strong reputation for helpful support and easy-to-navigate online resources. That's reassuring when you're juggling a crying baby and trying to troubleshoot at the same time. If this model feels a little pricey once you factor in add-ons, the Baby Trend Sit and Stand, or even from Flow Pivot Expand, mentioned earlier, might offer more immediate value, especially if you're starting with 2 kids already. But they won't have quite the same luxe finishes or customization. So, here's the bottom line. The Graco Premier Modes Nest2Grow 4-in-1 stroller is a flexible, thoughtfully designed travel system that truly adapts as your baby becomes a toddler, and maybe even gains a sibling. It nails comfort, adjustability, and parent-friendly features. But it's not compact, and it's definitely an investment once you add extra pieces. If you're someone who values modularity, wants to stick with a known brand, and appreciates small touches like height adjustability and upgraded materials, it's well worth considering. This stroller isn't perfect, but it does what it claims to do, and does it well for growing families who need that adaptability. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with me here on Baby to Child. If you're curious to check it out, the product link is in the comments. Got questions? Drop them below. I read them all. And if you already use this stroller, share your experience. We'd love to hear how it's working out for you. Until next time, take care, snuggle those little ones tight, and remember, from baby to child, we grow together.